I have worked with salesmen on and I have sold soups with on their bikes. I have worked with some of the top ERP vendors of India and the world, and I have worked with some of the most intelligent people in analytics. And that is one achievement that I take from Unilever. Hi, my name is Rahul Srivastava, and I have done my Bachelor's of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering from Motilal Nehru National Institute of Technology, Allahabad. After completing my BTech, I joined Oracle Corporations as an application designer and developer. After having a work ex of 2 years, I joined NITI as a student of PGDIM. I have been a great enthusiast in IT product development, and I was fortunate enough to get an internship with Hindustan Unilever Limited under the IT department. I was working under the Geo IT team of India, and I was based in Bangalore. I had two major projects, one of which was a project for developing, designing, and implementation of a proof of concept for a mobile application for the distributors and retailers of Unilever. My second project was a data analytics project where we had to develop an algorithm to optimize the day-to-day working of salesmen of Unilever. My typical day involved a lot of interaction and meetings with different teams since I was a part of different independent projects. And also, a major focus was on learning. Unilever is quite focused on learning, so about 2 to 3 hours to 4 hours a day was spent on market visits, interacting with different teams of different domains, whether it's analytics, whether it's market research teams, whether it's supply chain based teams, where we get to know different aspects of IT. As far as the deliverables are concerned, we used to break the deliverables into further small modules, and we used to have a deadline of at least 2 to 3 days for each module. And I used to keep my manager and other team members informed about what are my current status, what are the thought process I'm going for each deliverable, and that is pretty much how we managed the complete period of 2 months. I think more than preparing for the mid review or the final review, it is very important to have a regular communication with your manager and teammates. As for my example, I used to communicate with my manager every 2 or 3 days. What are my current thought process? How am I planning to have a deliverable done? And what are my future focus? And what are my learning goals as of now? So this helped me to be in sync with what is the organization expecting of me. Another thing which I used to do is after every day when I used to go back to my base, I used to spend 15-20 minutes to create a slide on what all I have done today and what all am I going to focus in next 2 or 3 days. It is very useful in the midterms when we collate such slides, and you can simply create a PPT of 4 or 5 slides of the whole process of till the mid review. As far as my achievements are concerned, one of my projects which had an India level implementation has been implemented smoothly in July last year. Apart from that, all my projects are going smoothly right now and will be implemented and will be adding value to organization in future, and that for me is a big achievement. Apart from these milestones and deliverables, I believe learning is one of the biggest achievement you get when you work for Unilever. I have worked with salesmen on and I have sold soups with on their bikes. I have worked with some of the top ERP vendors of India and the world, and I have worked with some of the most intelligent people in analytics. And that is one achievement that I take from Unilever, and I hope to do forward when I work with them. My suggestion for anybody who is going to work as an intern in some of big companies like Unilever is proactivity. You are going to work with some of the smartest people in India or abroad, and you have to give your best to them. Go ahead and expose yourself to whatever their thoughts are and give your ideas, whether they're good or not, they're bad or not. Let them judge it, but try to get as much exposure to the people as possible. Second important thing is learning about the market. Go for market visit, go for R&D centers, go for factory visit, whatever opportunity you can get to learn about the systems which are placed in these companies, which are decades old and which are been expert and our case studies for industries to follow. It will be a great exposure for anyone who is working for these companies and will be a great learning in future.